What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another vlog. I hope you guys are having a great day today. So today we're gonna be doing motor mount install on this 350Z. Me and my boy Josue, he's on his way. We're gonna attempt to do this. I say attempt because we've never done motor mounts on a VQ. I mean, I've seen how it's done. So we should have done this when the headers were off, but I didn't know my motor mounts were bad until I actually drove this thing. But let me see if I can show you guys. There's one bolt right there. It's not focusing, but it's hiding in there. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. There's one of them. And then the other one is right there. So I mean, since I do have headers, it does look like I have a lot of room, because I know a big issue is when you're doing these motor mounts, the OEM headers with the heat shields get in the way. So I'm hoping that this is faster. Only thing is, I am gonna have to remove these intakes, which I was not looking forward to, because these are a pain in the ass to get in for me. And then I don't know if you guys can tell, but right here, I don't know why, I think I have to cut off this little this plastic piece right there, because it's rubbing against the coupler and it's ripping it. So that's another issue I'm having. But other than that, we're gonna have to remove these intakes. But yeah, let's get to it. Alright, intakes are off, and the boy brought some Dunkin' with some breakfast, bro. Dude,
you'll say I don't love you, bro.
This day is gonna go great. There's no way we're not gonna be able to install these motor mounts with this coffee now. And if we don't,
I don't love you, bro.
For real, if we don't get this done, for sale as is, somebody come take this shit off my ass.
I don't know what it is.
Alright guys, so me and the boy were about to start. Here are the motor mounts, good ones.
All bad, bro.
So let's go into the car. Let me show you. So this is the driver's side from the bottom. That one's good. Now let's go to the passenger side. And that should not be like that. I don't know how these guys that had this car before me did that, but they completely destroyed that. And so pretty much there's no point in me even putting the new motor mounts. So now I need to go get a new CROSSMEMBER brace, install that, and then put the motor mounts, which is really annoying. And this really has me pissed off. So that's the bad news. My boy over here tried taking off the bolts, and he put a little too much torque into it and broke off my CROSSMEMBER.
Yeah, no, don't blame me. I didn't do shit.
But we'll keep you guys updated. We just called Casey Nissan to see if they have some, so we're about to go pick one up, hopefully, if it's not too expensive. But we'll keep you guys updated. Alright guys, we just got back from Casey Nissan, and we got this bad boy. So we're gonna see if we're gonna slap this shit on, because I don't know how long it's gonna take. Let's see how this goes. Alright guys, it's another day. We didn't end up doing this yesterday, but like I showed you guys, the damn CROSSMEMBER, it's beat the hell up. But let me show you guys again how that looks like. Look at that. I don't know how that happens, but I don't know how that happens, but Yeah, that kind of pissed me off yesterday, and had to look for another one. So we actually finally got one, a used one. Unfortunately today my bro won't be here, so looks like I'll be doing this by myself. So hopefully it's not too bad for me. This one came off of 08Z as well. So see, this is how they're supposed to be. And that one, I don't know what happened to it, but I'm gonna start getting everything removed, guys, and wish me luck. I hope I can get this thing done. Alright guys, so I'm about to get started. I'm guessing this brace has to come off because it connects to it. So we're gonna be removing that bolt, the bolt in there, those right there, this one over here, and then this one and the one over there. And that's just this brace because I need to get it out the way because it's actually attached to the cross member. But let me go ahead, take that off, and then I'll show you guys. Alright guys, so I got the first part, which is that subframe. So it's just gonna be those two 14mm bolts that go right there. This one right here. The ones that attach to the actual cross member. So it's gonna be one here, and there's one right there. This one right here, and then the two right here on the side. And then these two are gonna be 19mm bolts. And then once you get that off, that subframe comes off. So it's gonna be that, this bolt right here that attaches, well, the clamp that grabs your rack and pinion, this bolt right there, this one here, this one there, and then the main ones, which are the ones that are holding up the actual cross member. But let's get that started. I'll try to place the camera somewhere where you guys can see, but it's a really tight space, but I'll try my best to show you guys. Alright guys, so quick update. For those of you doing this, what I did is I removed the coilover bolt, the end link, and then I see a lot of people take it off from the ball joint. I don't do that. I like to take it off from the actual cross member, and then you just smack this down, and it's way easier, so that way this whole piece comes down together. So I'm gonna do that to the other side now. This is gonna be two 19mm bolts. That's what goes right here, and then these other two are gonna be 17mm bolts. But let's get started on the other side. I'll see if I can show you guys right now, and then we'll get started to removing all the bolts from the actual cross member. Alright guys, so I got that side removed. I got this one removed. I tried recording, but my camera for some reason is not capturing it in the light. It's like really dark. So I removed those two bolts that go to the rack and pinion right there. The one that holds the bracket over there. And then I just let it hang. So now my next step is to actually remove these two here, and then the two on the passenger side, and then I should be able to drop this. And I am gonna put a piece of wood and jack this up so that the jack can support my motor. Like I said guys, I'm sorry that I'm not recording. This camera is acting really weird right now. Like every time I go under this car and I point it straight, like it's extremely dark, so it's like it's useless right now. But I'm trying my best to explain to you guys how I'm doing this. I hope you guys understand. If not, you guys can just comment down below, and then I can always get back to you guys. But I'll get back to you guys. I'm about to run to the store, get some tools to get that motor mount out, and then we should be good to go. Okay guys, just took off the motor mounts. I have the jack with the piece of wood supporting the motor. Look at this. This was the driver's side. That's crazy. Passenger side was okay. It's starting to rip though, but yeah, now just take out those 4 bolts that are holding up that cross member. Slap this one on with the new motor mounts and we should be set. Okay guys, just got back from Harbor Freight. Because this bolt right here is being a real pain in the ass. It's stuck in there, doesn't want to come off. I've tried it with the impact gun and everything. So I went and I bought a breaker bar. So if this doesn't work, I don't know how I'm gonna get that bolt off, because the other one on that side came off loose. So now the only issue I'm battling is this one, but let's see how that goes. Woo! Hell yeah. Ooh, finally. So yeah, for those of you guys that have dealt with bolts like that, you guys know that when you hear a snap, that's like, I don't know how to explain it, but for you car guys, you guys know what I mean. It's like an accomplishment or like an achievement. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but thank God I got this breaker bar from Harbor Freight. So now I gotta get these other 2 down there. Hopefully those aren't hard, and then yeah, start dropping that down and putting on the new one. Let's get it. There it goes. Alright, so I don't know if I'm gonna record this, but you guys pretty much saw that. So I took off those 4 bolts. I don't know if I'm gonna record this because I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I gotta start dropping that down. But I'll see if I can show you. But it's really dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. It's just those 4 bolts. Just be careful when you take them off because they will slide down, and then you should be good stopping the other one. So let me take that off and I'll give you guys the update on it. Alright guys, just took down the cross member. So this one's alright, which was the driver's side. This was the passenger side. Not only that, this thing is like unbalanced. Like, look at this. It's all bad. This is the used one, but in better condition. Those are the new Z1 motor mounts. I'm about to slap that on. And time to put everything back together. Alright guys, so let me show you guys. The other one is in now. Motor mount is, I already put it to the top block. Right now I'm about to tighten up these bolts that I took off, just so it can be good. Then once I lower the motor mounts, and then start putting back the rack and pinion, all the brackets that came to it, and then yeah, connect everything back for the suspension, and then hopefully everything should be good. So I'll keep you guys updated. My bro's on his way, but that's the progress so far. Alright guys, motor mounts are in. Quick note, Z1 tells you to use a 14 mil for the inside of that hole.
It ain't.
It's a 17, not a 14. You just put the wrench inside, just so when you're tightening in the bottom and torquing it, it doesn't move the polyurethane bushing. But now the boy came through also. This thing is solid.
Solid, bro.
This thing would just move side to side, and now this thing, Doesn't move at all.
Oh, dude, it's so solid.
And we got a better cross member with no broken, whatever the hell that is. Somebody got hungry and started eating that for lunch. But now we just gotta put the steering rack back on, connect all the suspension parts, and we should be good. We're installing the racking pinion now. We got the bracket. The bro just tightened up this. Well, we gotta tighten it a little bit more. You guys can't really see it, but yeah, those two bolts. So we're gonna tighten those up, and then after that, motor mount's already in, solid, not moving. We gotta put the subframe, attach it, suspension parts, and then we should be done. Hopefully, if everything goes well. Yeah, we'll get back to you.
Stay tuned.
We got the subframe connected to the cross member. New motor mounts are in. All the suspension parts are on. Sway bars are on. Now this thing, man, if you guys were to move this engine before I did all this, you guys would know the difference. But let me tell you guys, this thing is super stiff and doesn't move at all. Man, I can't wait to drive this thing and feel the difference of it. Can't wait. Update as well, I don't have the Z1 exhaust no more. It's gone. Sold it to the homie Alex. I'm gonna be getting rid of that Megan Racing Y pipe as well. I'm going with a different setup. But yeah, we're pretty much done, guys. Just gotta put the bumper on, but I think I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I'll probably put the bumper on another day or so. Intakes, I'm gonna put them on another day because I have to trim this piece right here, because this piece is cutting my coupler. So I'm gonna trim it down a bit, just so it doesn't cut it no more. But I'm gonna be doing that another day. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Cross members installed, new motor mounts installed. Got rid of this ugly ass bent, broken piece of junk. This dude came right on time. This, you could do it by yourself, but I suggest having somebody help you because it'll make your life way easier. But
Peace out.
that's it.